In every man's chest there beats a heart, and to the noblest heart among all men there is an elasticity point. Dearest viewer and listener, I welcome you to yet another episode of Life Spells Your Motivational Series with me, Nana Otupridako. Now, pearl number 17. There comes a time in life when the most dearest people to your heart deserve to be left alone to suffer, no matter how devastating their pains may be. Not because you do not care, but obviously because they do not care, and no amount of love that you shower on them can change their lifestyle. I believe this will be baffling a little because love, they say, covers all sin. But dearest viewer, I believe that you are human. And in my prelude to the quote, I said that in every man's chest there beats a heart, and to the most noble or the noblest heart among the hearts of men there is an elasticity point. This simply means that man is but flesh and blood. Every man has flesh and blood running through his or her veins, and one cannot endure too much for too long. You can endure too much for a while, and you can endure a little for a very long time, but no man can endure too much for too long. Many people can relate to this quote because we have some people who seem to have been born simply to give out love and never get love in return. I have heard a number of people ask me the question, Nana, why is it that every time that I show love to people, every time that I do good to people, they tend to pay me back with evil? Yes, such is life. It is true that whoever stands for people, or once you choose to stand for people, to be kind to people, to be loving to people, you should not expect anything in return, as nature will put all your efforts and sacrifices together and multiply it and then give it back to you. The law of attraction, yes. But there are people in this life who are ingrate. They are so ungrateful that no matter how much you love, no matter what the kindness you show to them, they will never show appreciation, but in return, rather find means to degrade you, to discredit you, to hurt your feelings. Many people have been brainwashed by religion, and out of their religious beliefs, feel that they need to die. They need to keep doing good to these same people because that is their nature. Yes, that is true. You cannot hate back. You are too big, you are too good, you are too enlightened to pay back evil with evil. But what I'm saying is that there are some of these people whom you must be brave enough, you must have the courage, all right, to cut off from your life. And that is not sin. I am telling you the truth. To some people, they will be rejoicing. To others, they will be offended. But the truth is the truth. And the truth is an offense, but not a sin. If you are an ingrate and you are listening to me, this is the time for you to think twice, because you are being hit by the truth. I am not the one creating this. And if you are a victim who has always been good, showing love, and people always tend to hurt you and to discredit you for the good you do to them, this is the time for you to develop the courage to cut them off. Put on that spectacle of blindness. Develop a blind eye to their sufferings. Allow them to go through life. They deserve to suffer. They deserve to feel the pain. Yes, the very religious ones will not agree with me. But there comes a time when those dearest ones to our hearts, or some of those dearest ones to our hearts, deserve to be left to suffer no matter how severe their pains may be. Not because you do not care, but obviously because they do not care. They see you struggle. They see you go through pain. They see you sacrifice every single breath of yours for their good. And yet, they never find it worthwhile. They never find it prudent or needful to show you love. A lot of people are caught up in marriages, relationships that are destroying them. Some have ended up in their early graves. Some are in psychiatric homes. Some are depressed, walking out there on the street insane because they felt they could fight until these people see the love they have for them. I have been a victim a million times, and I am highly convinced that there comes a time when we must develop that courage, that heart of stone, not to hurt them, but to leave them, all right, for their own whims and caprices, to punish them. Because the life we live is full of cause and effect. That is the life we live. It is the causes and effects of our own behaviors. The universe is alive and constantly awaiting what you put out there. So it will repackage it and throw it back to you. The law of attraction. So if all they can do is to hurt you continuously, to look down upon you and to make you feel as if you are a nobody, then I am here to tell you that there comes a time in life when you must develop that heart of stone, when you must have the courage, when you must have that boldness to cut them off, to develop blind eyes for them. See them suffer, see them struggle, just ignore. After all, you are not God. The God of creation is for all humanity, and He has charged us to love one another. But we love when they can appreciate our love. Do not stretch beyond your limit, because I said that to the noblest heart of all among men, there is an elasticity point. When you stretch to your elasticity point, and you know that the next step of your stretch can break you and destroy your life, brother, sister, dearest listener, dearest viewer, it is not worth dying for such people. Now I can feel and see somebody smile. That man you loved, that woman you sacrificed so much for, that niece, that nephew, that friend, that neighbor, those that you felt you needed to show love so they will feel loved and become alive. Their reaction towards you is killing you softly. It is causing you to lose your self-esteem. It is causing you to cry every night on your pillow. Friend, it is not worth it. The time has come. I am here to tell you that you are capable, and nobody can emancipate you from that mental slavery except you yourself. Nobody can disentangle you from that kind of web except you yourself. You have the power. You made that choice to love. You made that choice to be kind. And nobody except you yourself can make that same choice to stop it. If they cannot respect you, it means they do not appreciate your love. If they cannot love you back, it means they do not see the love you show to them. This is the time. Be courageous. You will not lose heaven because of that. Trust me. You will never lose heaven because of that. Because you are not going to hate. I am not telling you to hate back. All right? But hatred has become their reward which they give you for the love you show them. So cut them off. The good book has said that if one hand will cause you to lose the kingdom of heaven, cut it off. And if one eye will cause you sin, plug it out. So that which I am telling you right now is that you are a soul and you are precious to the Creator. So So do not let anyone take your leniency to be a weakness. There comes a time in life when the most dearest ones to your heart deserve to be cut off and left to suffer, no matter how severe their pains and miseries may be. Not because you do not care, but because they have proven time and again that they do not care, and you deserve to be free. You deserve to stop surviving and live. You deserve to be alive and gay again. I believe this has gone down well with you. As I bring my message to an end, all that I want you to know is that nobody, not even I, Nana Otupridaku, can disentangle you from that web of slavery except you yourself. So be brave, be bold, develop that courage to cut them off and allow them to suffer for their own evil ways of life. This has been Life Spells, and I am Nana Otupridaku. See you at the finish line and be an overcomer.